So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. It's Monday. Finally got the Cryptic back. Yeah, I really kind of hate that it's only a Monday through Friday thing, or at least that's how I'm able to access it. But it's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad we have it back. And I tell you what, I got to get caught up on my Ludwig episodes tonight. I've been kind of wrapped around the axle with this whole Monsieur Spade on AMC. And you got Clive Owen playing Humphrey Bogart, Sam Spade, and he's like 20 years older. And, you know, oh my gosh, he's like living in Vesoul, France. And I got pretty hooked on it. And when you got two shows that you're loving, like Ludwig and Monsieur Spade, well, take your pick. It's almost like flip a coin, right? But fabulous to be back. I did a lot of work on the terrace this weekend because the weather was just so beautiful and sunny. And just to show you how nice it was out there, I mean, it was just flat gorgeous. And so was able to kind of get stuff ready, you know, for the spring and summer. I mean, it seems like summer is really approaching anywhere else, but in Germany, it's just now getting to spring-like temperatures to me. But that's because I'm a Yank, right? You know, to me, spring, it kind of warms up, right? You know, it's a little bit different. In Germany, spring means snow still, right? So you never really can tell. But when I was at the wine store briefly on Saturday, because everything was open surprisingly for a while on Saturday, I was able to pick up this Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, and it reminded me of my mother. And you can watch it pour here. It's just a beautiful wine. It's just a gorgeous, you know, classically labeled bottle. On the nose, we've got this cassis, a little bit of maybe some black stone fruit or blackberry. Just wonderful on the nose. And again, the palate, it's just an amazing thing. This is just so... It's a balanced tannins. It's not too soft. It's not too tannic. It's not too acidic. It's dry. It's got a fabulous finish on it. It is really and just an A+ wine. And if I'm being honest, I would probably give this a 4.0. It is just so good. I'd limit it to poultry, perhaps my favorite escargot, but honestly, you could have it with anything. I mean, you go great with a pizza or a burger. I'd probably shy away from burritos necessarily, but even fish and chips wouldn't be bad. What a lovely experience. So let's hop into our grid, and looks like we got a cryptic crossword number 29674, and this one is set by Vulcan. Should be an awful lot of fun. Let's go ahead and hop into it. I had to play with this a bit today. For some reason, my browser wasn't pulling it up, and so hopefully this will work with us a bit. Just trying to get it into the screen recording mode. Really jumpy, so hopefully we can get this taken care of here. So, marsupial's origin, Australian territory, principally. Oh, I'm going to have to get something else to go. So 2 rhymes for, say, ambush. 6. See how it's moving around on me there? I'm going to just try to use my mouse. So what's in this shoe? I don't believe it. 2 and 4. What's in this shoe? I don't believe it. How about my foot? Okay. That's a nice one to kind of crack the whole thing off, right? So that's good. Let's see. The country of Somalia. 4 letters. Country of Somalia. Well, I can get... There's a Mali hidden in Somalia. Okay. So 2 rhymes for, say, ambush. 6 letters, but 2 rhymes. How about way, lay? Let's see if this helps us any here. This 5 across. Australian territory, principally. Not yet. I'm at Alabama City and I'm not moving. This O in this I. Alabama City, I can think of Mobile, but I'm not moving. Maybe immobile. Clever. Very clever, Vulcan. I'm liking that a lot. So this might look, well, I guess it could be wombat, right? Okay, Dolly's role performing. Dolly Parton, right? I mean, I used to wonder if folks in the UK really listened to anything like that. But the very first time I went to the UK, I had to drive this Scooby bus. I mean, this is just big bus because it was a stick shift and the steering wheel was over on this side. And nobody in my unit knew how to drive a stick. Or they just said, I want to have to drive in England. So there I was, driving. And we had the radio on one of the thousands of BBC radio channels, it seemed. And sure enough, I was listening to Randy Travis singing Forever and Ever, Amen. It's like, oh, I guess they do listen to that stuff. So cool. So Dolly's role performing. This A and this T. I mean, Dolly's role performing. So her last name's Parton. Dolly's role could be a part. The role could be a part. Performing could be on. And this is just a clever grid, and I'm liking it because I'm not having a terrible time with it today either. The Port of Salerno. Got an N there. The Port of Salerno. Trying to anagram Salerno. Could probably make an Orleans. I don't know. We'll get back to it. Maybe I'll have something going with me. Okay, so I need to move this up so you can read this, but I don't want to screw up the grid. Okay. Workers' appearance for informal vote. Workers' appearance for informal vote. 425. Rare event in field that may involve a couple of ducks. Is this a cricket thing? You'd have a duck, right? Doesn't mean you've batted. You've got one on, so we've got two on. 3 and 5. Maybe it could be a, like, yeah, because then you'd have a third, maybe. I don't really know the rules that well, but we could call it a hat trick. I mean, hope. Workers' appearance? No, not going to help there. After riot, her moving, initially calm speech. After riot. Walk around hospital to get suture. Walk round hospital to get suture. Walk round hospital. So walk could be to what? Stroll? For this study, several years or 60 minutes. Okay. So 1 degree of a compass is 60 minutes. Or you're talking about a college degree, which could take several years, and it's typically 4 in the States. And I think, if I'm reading correctly, 3 in the UK. Why didn't I do that? Should have gone to the UK. I'm going to put in degree. Degree. And I want to shout out to LT, to both LT and to Musty, just for the constant support. It's beautiful. Thank you. So still don't get the walk around hospital. Daughter putting topping on cake and cutting it up. cutting it up with a C there. So it could, cutting it up, this is an action verb, so it could be dicing, which would make the daughter plus the icing, or dicing, cutting up. And I tried the Everman just to see what that was all about. Oh, gosh. I think that's next up. I mean, that might be the next one. But right now, we better get good at this. And we're talking like really good at this. Let's see. So, it's suture. It's not helping me at all just yet. The port of Salerno, 3 and 7. And I was thinking this could be Orleans from Salerno. So maybe New Orleans? The port of Salerno. I don't really know that I'm getting that. No, I'm not getting that at all. Workers' appearance for informal vote. 425. Got this H blank W. Workers' appearance for informal vote. Okay, workers' appearance and then informal vote. And workers' appearance could be the same. It's like a double definition. Maybe a show of hands. Yeah, double definition. Workers' appearance, show of hands. Or informal vote. Show of hands. How many in favor of? Got it. Fierce cat. It chewed an official document. Film, plays, and a party. No, okay. Deny Island is to be converted into theme park. Deny Island is to be converted, so perhaps Deny Island is needing to be anagrammed. Theme park. And deny and is could be Disney. And I'm assuming the rest we're looking for land. Three and 5. Film, plays, and a party. Toy Story? I could see getting Tori out of that. I could see the movie, but plays. 3 and 5. Okay, a fool and an unruly youth become trouble. Mendelssohn's Caveman. Mendelssohn's? All right. Uniform not recorded by railway. Disneyland, show of hands. Toy Story. Oh, okay. Well, just makes me wonder sometimes what I'm doing. Uniform not recorded by railway. Still don't know. It doesn't help a bit. Okay. Time to drop into unpretentious local. Okay, uniform not recording. No. Time to drop into unpretentious local. What is an unpretentious local? maybe a native? So I drop into, so something maybe naive, and then time goes to the T, to that. Uniform not recorded by railway. I don't know, but this V and this R here, the way they are, looks like this could be a livery, and I don't really know, so... Mendelssohn's Caveman, I don't know. A fool and an unruly youth become troubled. See these two T's in that D, this looks like it could be agitated, but that doesn't help me at all because I'm not... I mean, I get it, unruly youth... And is this Fingal's Cave? Does Mendelssohn have a link to Scotland that I'm not aware of? I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. We'll find out at the end, though, won't we? Okay, fierce cat. It chewed an official document. Okay, so we've got this ETF here. This could be certificate, and certificate can be anagrammed out of fierce cat. So, now here, after riot, her moving, initially calm speech, and this looks like rhetoric. After riot... I don't know. I'm not seeing it necessarily as a complete anagram of any of that. So walk round hospital to get suture. Now we look like we have thread, suture, thread, but walk round hospital could be tread with an H as in hospital, making it thread. Okay. All right. Better years for glad rags. What are glad rags? Better years for glad rags. Okay. Sickness noted away from center in Egyptian city once. A sign to leave the auditorium. Exit? I don't know. So we got a 3 and 5. I maybe probably get away with the here. I don't know what that's going to do for me. Better years for glad rags. I don't know. I guess I don't even really quite know for sure what glad rags are. Just stuff that you wear to go out and party or something. Intelligent means of applying pressure to conservative. Intelligent means of applying pressure to conservative. Intelligent means applying no. Rule at Christmas, stop scratching. Rule at Christmas, stop scratching. December law, declaw. Okay. All right, I think that might be right. After time, children's author is cheap. Okay. Yeah, let's see. God, I gotta get something here. Intelligent means of applying pressure to conservative. Intelligent could be clever. Means of applying pressure to conservative could be C for conservative and so a C lever. So sickness noted away from center in Egyptian city once. Egyptian city once. This could... No, I don't know. I don't think it's the bins. After time, children's author is cheap. Is cheap. With the A, maybe tawdry. No, this could be the bins. Now, how would that work, though? Oh, noted away from center in Egyptian city once. So it could be Thebes. So away from the center could be distant. Now I'm just pulling stuff out of my third point of contact again. And yes, Colonel Voorhees, you're right. Sometimes that's how we produce our best documents, is by pulling them out of our third point of contact, right? The bends. Okay. Better years for glad rags. Glad rags. I mean, I guess finery. I think that's it. I don't want to try what he did last time, and I said, "Oh, how did we do, Bob?" And it wasn't even finished yet. Let's see what we got. I don't see any glaring holes, so that's good. And I don't have any X's here. They're all check marks. So fantastic. You know, I don't just congratulate the setter on a good job whenever I do well. I say great job even when I get killed by these things. But this was a really nice grid. And it had a fantastic gate to it as well. And so, I mean, can't really beat that at all whatsoever. What a wonderful grid, Vulcan. This was good. And it was also a little bit more geared to me specifically. It really worked out well. This wasn't one of those 30-minute battles uphill. It wasn't a Sisyphean task or something along those lines for me. So this was really, really a lot of fun for a Monday Cryptic. Let's bring down our Benny Dadu. And again, I want to say thank you and welcome to all of the new subscribers. There's a ton of you, and I'm so proud of that. But nothing's going to change. Everything's the same. We are who we are. We're just a small village of cruciverbalists and very, very kind and gifted, intelligent people out there in the audience. And it's one of the things that I admire the most about this community, this little village of cruciverbalists. And so welcome to everyone. And to everyone's been around for the longest, it's just great to have everybody here. Thank you so much for the comments. Nothing beats waking up and reading wonderful comments. It just is a heck of an awesome way for me to start my day. So thank you all so very much. Until we meet again tomorrow for the next Cryptic, assuming 29,675. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Servus. Grüß Gott. Ciao. Cin-Cin. Be well out there until we see you on tomorrow. Take care and be kind to one another if you can. Cheers.